Hey Google, what day is it?
Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet Vegan because I'm Vietnam vegan, and today we are cooking with this giant can of tomatoes because I asked Eddie to get canned tomatoes from Costco at the beginning of all the quarantine when everyone was like going crazy and stocking up, and I'm like, I just need my normal stash of diced tomatoes, but everyone bought a ton. So all that was left was this giant one. You know, I love San Marzano tomatoes. I usually get either these ones or there's like different diced tomatoes I get at the grocery store, whatever's on sale, honestly. I didn't realize how big this can was, and I was like, wow, I don't ever need this much ever in one go. Eddie suggested that I make pizza sauce out of it because normally I would make like tomato soup or chili, but like nobody needs this much chili or tomato soup. I have a bunch of tomatoes and I'm gonna turn them into pizza sauce. I have a recipe for pizza sauce on my blog already. It's an old one. It is the pizza sauce that Eddie prefers. He used to work at Little Caesars. So when we first started dating, I was using spaghetti sauce as pizza sauce, and he was appalled that I was doing that. He's like, you're just making spaghetti pizza, not pizza pizza. I was like, okay. It turns out they are different. They do taste different. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make some pizza sauce. Yeah, and then we're also gonna have some croissants that I make with cheese and pizza rounds. Pepperoni. I have vegan pepperoni, so I have that inside some croissant rolls. And then we're gonna make some pizza sauce. So let's make pizza sauce. It is 100 fluid ounces or 2.84 liters. Let me just do some quick math. Okay, so 3.5. I need to triple and a bit my recipe. Oh my god, it's gonna be so much pizza sauce. Best before, oh my god, I have 2 years to use this. They're peeled whole tomatoes, so I need to blend them. So usually I would just, will everything fit in that blender? I think so. I usually make this sauce first in the blender and then I cook it to, you know, really, oh boy, that was a mistake. Really solidify and make the sauce stronger. What am I saying? Concentrate the flavor? I don't know. So we're gonna take these tomatoes, I'm gonna put them in here and then we're gonna blend them because they are whole tomatoes. You can use whatever tomatoes you like, but I like San Marzano tomatoes for this because they taste good. Will this all fit? Oh god, oh god, oh no, oh no, oh no, that's not gonna fit. Disaster already. So we're just going to scoop out some of this liquid and I'll add that back in to the pot. Okay, we're just gonna scoop out a bunch of these tomatoes because I need, geez. Would I recommend that you do this? Probably not. It's probably easier if you just follow my freaking recipe, but you know, we're here now. So I'm basically gonna quadruple this recipe. So I use 10 to 15 leaves of basil, but I don't have fresh basil, I only have freeze-dried basil. 1 teaspoon equals 1 teaspoon fresh. I'm just gonna add a bunch. It's not an exact science, okay? It's just pizza sauce. So I would say that's like 10. And then a little bit more. That's probably an adequate amount. Is this too much basil? Probably, but oh well. That's probably way too much basil. Should I put some of that back? That looks crazy. That's a crazy amount. Hold on. I'm gonna take whatever I can from the top and just put it back in. I have regrets on using this much basil. You can always add more basil, but you can't take away the basil, you know? As with any ingredient, it's always better to start small. Oh no, I'm starting to run out of basil that I can scoop up. Oh my god, this was way too much basil. You know, I took out like a tablespoon of basil. It's fine, it's whatever. It'll, you know, it's fine. 2 cloves of fresh garlic, so I'm gonna use the rest of this bowl. What have you guys been eating during this this time? What are you cooking? Have you guys been eating like better since you're home to like cook, or have you guys been eating worse because you feel no motivation or creativity or ability to go to the grocery store? I'm actually really curious. Honestly, we've been eating good. Eddie's home to help clean more, so I can make more of a mess. Also, when Eddie's home, I'm more likely to cook something because if it's just me, I'm not as likely to cook unless I'm cooking for work. And by work, I mean you guys. Even though I do enjoy cooking, but I enjoy cooking for other people rather than myself, which is counterintuitive because I love to eat. Normally I would crush the garlic, but since we're using a blender, we don't gotta do that. So today we might actually not use the garlic press. I've been using that little guy like every day, multiple times a day. So that's 6 cloves of garlic. Sure. 1 tablespoon of onion powder. 1, 2, 3 and a half. Oh my god, that smells so good. 1/4 teaspoon dried oregano. So I'll just use a teaspoon of dried oregano. I'm trying to run low though. That's very sad. And then a teaspoon of thyme. Eddie goes really ham on this thyme every time he's cooking and I'm not around because his favorite flavor is thyme. Oh, well, that's fine. A teaspoon of chili flakes. I do like me a spicy situation. Sure. Salt. 3 times a half teaspoon is almost 2 teaspoons. I'm gonna take a picture of that because that's kind of pretty. We're gonna blend that up and then I'll add that to the pot and then I'll continue to blend. So that's it. That's the hardest part. So we blend. Yeah, I definitely felt this too full. So we have our mixture going. This is the sauce. Let's just mix through to see if there's anything at the bottom that didn't get mixed in. You pour it into the pot. Put you on the stove, start cooking you. Meanwhile, I'll blend the rest of these tomatoes. The sides of this are like covered in tomato sauce. So I'm getting tomato sauce all over my freaking fingers. I do not like it. You know what, I'm just gonna do a little rinse of this. Do a little swirly, you know? To get all the tomato goodness. We're just gonna pour that in there. The inside of this can is like white and I don't think I've ever seen that before. Plop that in there. I've had some people concerned about why I leave this in the pot. It's because it's silicone, okay? It's fine. We okay. Pop this top on. Then we just pour that in there. Stir that in so it, you know, it's homogeneous. So that's the tomato sauce. We're gonna turn that on and then we're gonna leave that to cook uncovered until it reduces. It'll turn like a nice, really dark red. For normally just like a regular batch, I would do this for half an hour, but since it's like a quadruple batch, I'm gonna say probably closer to like an hour, depending on how quickly this starts cooking. We'll see, but in the meantime, let's make some croissants. And by croissants, I mean crescents, because these are not croissants. You're not fooling no one. We're gonna peel open these crescents because they're accidentally vegan. Yes, they have palm oil. Yes, I still eat palm oil. I could be better, that's true, but I'm not. That's just not something I have been able to do yet. Okay, so we've got this pastry cutter. Just gently separate it this way. Like I find that they're like perforated, but not in a way that is enough that I don't stretch the dough when I pull it apart. What the heck am I doing here? Whatever. I guess you're coming apart in a weird way. It's not like I'm taking a picture of you and showing you off to the internet. I don't need you to cooperate. It's fine. It just tore apart. Come on. Crescents. We have some chow cheese. We're going to cut these into triangles. I cut them into like these long triangles because they kind of fit the size of the thing. So what I like to do is I like to put cheese in. And then I'm gonna put in some pepperoni. I froze this cheese so it's like a little crumbly. I like it really cheesy, but Eddie might not appreciate it to be that cheesy, but I like it super cheesy. But then I guess I'm gonna put pepperoni kind of on the ends. I can't overstuff them. That's like the problem here. Then they start popping off, you know, in not a good way. And I'm not putting any sauce inside because one, they'll explode, but also two, that's what this is for. You dip this in this as a sauce. So yeah, probably doing 3 per crescent. So then we roll these bad boys up. Try to tuck in all the goodies inside. If they spill out, you know, it's not the end of the world. You'll just have some messy croissants. But you know, life's a bit of a mess, so who the heck cares? Oh God, these are gonna explode. Oh God, what have I done? Is this gonna be a disaster? I've never made pizza ones like this before. I've made pizza rolls with like pizza dough before, but not with croissants. I've made the rolls with just cheese before, but they roll up relatively easy when it's just cheese. But I added then pepperoni and then everything's gonna spill out too. I preheated my oven and now I'm gonna put them in the oven. But my table's in the way, so. Okay. Oh, goodbye camera. Going into the oven. See you later. You didn't move. You're fine. You've been here this entire time. We give this another little stir as it continues to cook up. I'm gonna do that to the second tray, and then I'll come back when that's done cooking, those are done baking, and we're ready to eat. BRB. So the sauce is ready. That's probably enough sauce and dip, right? Do I want more?
Yeah, give one more just in case.
Did I make it too small?
It's fine.
You're too tall.
Because if I do this, then it's fine. Hey, look at that.
You're so tall. So yeah, I baked them for 12 minutes until they're goldenish. And now we dunk them in the marinara. So it should be a little bit thicker, but like not like super, I don't know, just thicker.
Just not watery.
Yeah. So I cooked it for about like half an hour, even though I said it probably like an hour, but we're hungry and impatient. So we're gonna take a little bit of this, dunk it in here, so it's like a pizza croissant experience. Holy sweet dude, that's hot. Ow.
It's literally still steaming.
I know. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm. It's everything I dreamed of.
Yeah, I've been procrastinating.
Including the searing pain.
That's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this really weird cook up with me. This is the kind of food that Eddie likes me to make.
Garbage food.
I mean, I like it too, but usually this is the kind of thing that when I complain that I'm hungry, he just makes this for me, and then this is what we eat.
And everyone's happy. She's playing video games or something like that, and I bring up a plate of croissants or whatever, and she's like, oh, that's so nice.
Is that how I talk?
Sometimes.
That's so mean. Anyway, thanks for tasting on camera.
No problem. I'm also noticing that a couple of the LEDs are
Yeah, they're kind of freaking out.
on the fritz.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's the video. If you want the recipe, I'll leave the link for the sauce down below. I'm not going to give you a recipe for these because it's just 3 things that you slap together.
Combine and heat.
It's a delicious time. I really like this pizza sauce.
You know none of these are making it into the fridge, right?
Really?
I'm into it.
All right. Well, anyway, we're going to freeze that pizza sauce because Eddie wants to make pizza and have this as a dip whenever he pleases. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you guys want to see other videos with Eddie in it. We have cooking videos, and sometimes he just shows up and makes chaos happen.
Maybe this will be my big comeback to YouTube.
Thanks so much for watching. Have a delicious day.
Bye!
Bye. Why am I struggling so hard? I ate. Why am I still having weird food energy? Weird hungry energy? Is this gonna be a disaster? Who knows?
It's Wednesday, my dudes.